Good morning. All right, so there's been a few requests, so I'm gonna try to knock a few of them out. First is the DidyKlick. This will be a little bit different for me than it is for someone who has a smaller baby. I have a 19-month-old toddler, so I will be wearing it quite low on my waist. He also has a really long torso, so I have to wear it pretty low or his head comes up to here. So, I love almost pre-tie. So basically, put it on, you wrap your straps around, make sure they're not twisted. When you have a little baby, you can actually flip these if you want, and it will keep the straps a little bit more away from their face and their head, and so it kind of opens it up because their heads are right here. With mine, I don't need to do that because, again, he's huge. But I tie it on, I cross, so you can see, I've got my crossed straps. And then I pull them forward, and I'm going to just tie them in kind of a half knot, not fully pulling it through. So that way it's loose enough. Yeah? And then I'm going to loosen this up. Because again, I have a huge baby. So I'm gonna loosen it up so I can fit him in. But as you can see, I've still got this down here kind of pre-tied. Just allows me to be able to slip him in. I'm already tied around my back, and then I'm just tightening. So here is said huge toddler. With a little baby, you're kind of putting them in vert position. With mine, I tend to kind of potato sack him, and we play around with it. You always want to make sure that your baby is safe and secure. When they get older, they tend to have a little more fun with playing around, but you still want to make sure they're safe, obviously. Okay, so I'm going to drop him in, and you can see here, he is safe and secure. I make sure this is as open as possible because he does not need it to be any smaller. This is going to come up, and I don't want him sitting on the waistband. I want to make sure that he is actually in the seat. So now that I've got him in, I'm going to tighten up my first one, and then I'm going to tighten up my second one, making sure that I don't end up with him too high, because then when we go for a walk, I can't actually see. I will be honest, I don't tend to wear him on the front anymore because with him being so big, it is hard to take walks like this because, well, it's hard to see over him. So you have a couple options once you get to this point. You can either spread the passes each way, so you can spread and then tie. You can loop around and tie. You can do the kind of loop around each other and tie. You can just kind of find what works for you. When he was little, I tended mostly to do these spread passes. But now where it lands on my back, yeah, the lights are on. Okay. And then pulling around my back, tying a double knot, and we are good to go. Love the DidyKlick. When he's so big, it's harder, but if he ever does actually fall asleep, which sometimes we've done long days, and so I've snuggled him in, and if he falls asleep, I can still secure these. It doesn't really work as well as it did when he was tinier, but I'm also just got a little bit of a different situation as they get bigger. So the next thing is Angel Wings Hoodie. So I will do another video at some point showing how to put it on the back, but here's the panel. So the sweatshirt can go as just a sweatshirt, and then you see it has a zipper in the front and a zipper in the back, and either of those zippers can be opened up and the panel can be added. So I'm going to add my panel in on the front, and then I'm really easily going to just put my sweatshirt on. Love, love, love the thumb holes, especially on a cold day like today. It's supposed to be supposedly 33 outside. So we are gonna go walk the dog, and then you zip zip them in, you kind of situate, and you can tell. It is snuggly, it is warm. It has a little hood. It's not quite big enough for his head. But I like that it has a cinch too. So when they're tiny, you can kind of cinch it up, make sure they're fully warm and kept cozy. Yeah, we'll watch Phenomena. That's one of our favorite songs right now. I love this. It also comes with what they call a dicky. So this is actually a neck protector. So I'm not gonna put this in, but I will show you. There's a zipper here that it connects to, and it would pretty much just go under here and connect. Yeah. So my only thing is that he tends to pull on it, so I don't tend to use it. And anyways, if he lays down here, my neck is nice and toasty. Or you can always add a scarf. So there you go. That's how you do DidyKlick, adding the Angel Wings hoodie. This is the newest release of the hoodie, and it is so comfortable. It is super warm. I'm probably gonna add an extra layer for a coat on top for me. And I actually have a really, really big, like oversized coat that I can actually still zip around both of us. I got when I was pregnant. So that one's good if he's on the front. All right, well, I hope this was helpful. I will create a video showing DidyKlick on the back and then the Angel Wings hoodie on the back. Hope you're all having a great day and a great week.